This is how most mornings start for the Clausens.
Are you going to drink all your milk? Okay.
One by one, the kids come to the kitchen, get some breakfast, and talk with each other. The youngest member of their family, Karen, is 9. And like most 9-year-olds, she has a big imagination and a lot of energy. This is where Karen is free to be whoever she wants to be. She shows us around her bedroom and all the artwork on her walls.
I got those at like a pride festival.
Karen is transgender. Assigned male at birth, her family started noticing something was different about their child whenever she was a toddler.
A lot of that was happening before she had a ton of words. She would put on tutus and put on dresses from our dress-up bin. She wouldn't leave the house without one of those on.
Her brother at one point saying something very poignant in this home video.
Really pretty girl. Yeah.
Years later, that childhood remark has become the Clausen family's reality.
Across the street because the person's not there, okay? I get a hug or no hug?
You get nothing from me for your pleasure.
Okay. Bye, Kieran.
Kieran's family says she is loved and supported in her community and school. But still, Beth and Nathaniel worry what life is going to be like for their daughter outside these safe spaces for her in Bloomington.
I think that it wasn't difficult until January. Possible realities of Kieran's future have definitely invaded our minds, our emotions, our thinking about where we're going to visit, really every part of our life.
In January, legislation was introduced that would ban transgender girls like Karen from playing school sports in Indiana. Nathaniel came to the State House with Karen and gave emotional testimony on how this would impact their family.
So this is my daughter, Kieran. She is 9 years old and she's transgender. There are so many things that are in transgender kids' way right now, and they face so many obstacles. Do we really want to put more in their way?
The Clausens say all the decisions they've made for their daughter, Karen, have come at the advice of doctors.
I didn't go to medical school. My wife didn't go to medical school. So we trust them, and we trust that they know what's best for our kids.
We would hope usually that with complex medical conditions such as gender dysphoria, that the experts are consulted whenever policies are going to be put in place.
Dr. Sive Gallagher is known for her pioneering work in transgender health. She explains what it means to be transgender and the options out there to help people dealing with those feelings.
A lot of folks who identify as transgender suffer from gender dysphoria. Gender dysphoria, for a long time now in medicine, we've understood that this can be a serious medical problem. And oftentimes, many of these patients may need hormones, so medical interventions, or sometimes surgeries, or in some cases, not at all.
Dr. Gallagher says as transgender people and laws impacting their lives enter the spotlight, she's noticed many misconceptions, especially when it comes to children.
As a surgeon, we do not perform gender affirmation surgery on children. However, we have to understand that sometimes parents will affirm that child by allowing them to socially transition, which is very different. It is, of course, completely reversible.
That's what the Clausens are doing for Karen, affirming their trans child in spite of everything happening in the political world, because they know what could happen if they did not support her.
If we didn't listen to her and tried to force her into a box or into what we thought she should be, we know that would not go well.
Several studies have come out showing transgender kids have higher suicide rates than their peers, with it being more common among trans youth who are not affirmed and supported in their homes, schools, and communities. The American Academy of Pediatrics and other medical organizations encourage families to seek out gender-affirming care if they believe their child is trans and suffering from gender dysphoria. And as lawmakers across the country pass anti-trans laws, it's important to point out recent estimates show fewer than 1% of teens between 13 and 17 even identify as transgender. Mark, Nicole?
Cornelius, thank you. And you know, when it comes to the transgender sports bill, the ACLU of Indiana is promising to sue it if it becomes law.
The House and Senate reconvene tomorrow around 1:30. We will keep you updated online at WRTV.com.